Nate here from Fitness Equipment Cafe. I'm here at the Perth Fitness Expo 2015 and I'm joined by Guy Arrowsmith, who works for Gym Care, who distribute Life Fitness, and I'm really excited because Life Fitness have done a lot of work in the last 12 months since I spoke to Aaron about the Discovery SE console, and Guy's been kind enough to actually update us on the console, and he's going to start running through that now. So Guy, welcome.
Thank you very much.
And so tell us more about the Discover SE console.
Yeah, so we've had a few new things come onto the console, so I thought I'd outline a few of the sort of key features, particularly for our customers that might be looking to purchase Discover and put it in their facilities. For instance, our attract screens, which are shown here, there's 3 attract screens that our customers are actually able to customise and promote various things within their facilities. So
So just explain the attract screens just a little bit more detail.
So the attract screens are these 3 starting screens, and through the manager account, you're actually able to create these screens yourself. So if a manager is promoting a boot camp, for instance, maybe they're adding another Les Mills class on another peak time during the week, they can actually get into the LF Connect manager login and actually create these screens. So these are actually some screens that we've made to obviously advertise the apps that are compatible with the machines and also the devices that are compatible with the machines. So
and that's a really great thing for a gym manager, gym owner, to be able to not have to worry about sticking up a sign somewhere. They've actually got it on all their consoles, and it's a call to action straight away, right?
Yeah, and another unique thing that you can do with these is you can actually promote businesses outside of the gym as well. So maybe the local physiotherapy clinic is just open around the corner and they'd like to advertise in your space, maybe renting out one of these attract screens to other businesses to promote external and internally on your machines.
Fantastic. And another stream of revenue potential.
Right, and also with the scrolling message across the top is another aspect to be able to just promote various things within the facility.
Yeah, and that's fully functional, so optional, isn't it? So you don't have to have the scrolling if you don't want, or you can turn that off. Fantastic. So it is very flexible. So let's have a look at the screen. So
Okay, so it's just like using an iPad with this screen. So there is multiple swipe and scroll along with it as well. So as we scroll through to the first page, this is again another key feature with these machines, and this is the courses, the interactive courses. So there's 7 different courses that have been videotaped from various places from around the world, New Zealand, America, and these are real life video of real life places. So you are interactive with these courses, so the machines will actually incline and decline as you go up a hill. If you're on a cross trainer or a bike, the resistance will come on and also get easier as you go up and down the hills, and you're actually the speed as well will increase and decrease as you do on the machine. So they're very interactive.
All right, so I'm just going to have a play here. So I'm going to touch that screen and just bring it across again. Okay, so cool.
So we'll start up one of these courses. So we're going to go to Wellington in Auckland on this particular course. So this is another key feature just here, where instead of starting at the very start of every single course, you can actually choose the different chapters. So say you've already started on the course in your previous workout and you got to the 4th chapter, you actually start on that 4th chapter, then continue on, so you don't have to see the same thing every time you're on the machine.
That's great, yeah. Oh, the machine's moving. All right, so the camera's on the machine, just for those guys at home, it is shaking a little bit. So, wow, okay.
Now we can expand that screen. So here we're walking down the streets of Wellington.
And obviously the incline and decline rolls along too as you, I felt the machine just move, a second ago, so the balloon just went off in the background. So basically you can go up and down, it will...
Yes, completely interactive, so the speed of the video will increase and decrease as you do, right. And as the...
And the altitude.
Oh, and the altitude, yeah, as you go uphill the resistance will come on, or the treadmill will incline when you start going up hills, and then obviously back off when you start coming downhill.
Fantastic. Excellent, okay. So if we move out of that and we go to another section of the screen and other options. So you got your traditional workouts too as well, your programs?
Yep. This screen that's coming up now is actually where you can save your workout into your LF Connect app, so you can download that onto smartphones and Apple, of course.
Yep.
And you can do that two ways. You can have your device connected to the machine via the connectors here, and you can also use the QR codes as well, and that'll immediately update onto your LF Connect app on your device, and that way you can store your workouts. Okay, so the Bluetooth connectivity is another feature that is actually an automatic update. So a technician doesn't have to go out to your facility to update these, or to get these updates. They actually come via the internet. So if you have a connected machine, one day you might not have, you wouldn't have had the Bluetooth, and the next day you come into the facility and suddenly Bluetooth is there. That's another automatic update that comes through. So with your Bluetooth connectivity, it connects with things like Jawbone, Fitbit, and then also maybe you've got your Beat headphones with the Bluetooth connectivity. You can immediately just scan for that device, it'll pick it up, and then you're immediately locked in with that device.
There you go, Beats fans and Bluetooth fans, it's fully connected.
It's nothing worse than having the being connected to the actual sort of headphone app and have it sort of bouncing around in front of you. Now that people have the wireless headphones, yeah, you don't have any of the cords sort of bouncing around and sort of conducting that sweat that you get down the down the cord.
So let's have a look at the workouts now. That works.
Okay, so the workouts, so this is the top of the range SE machine, so this is fully featured in terms of all your classic workouts that everyone would be accustomed to, your heart rate control programs, and also your performance heart rates as well. So I think, so there's lots of workouts behind each of these buttons. There's
and I'm really liking the simplicity of the screens. Like, and as you scroll through, you know, it's just so easy. It's just yeah, nice and simple. And so I'm just playing here. I just love, you know, touching, and so yeah, you can just see as you touch, and it's very intuitive, right?
Screens are very, very responsive. Yeah, absolutely correct.
And how have you found it with sweat? Does it decrease the responsiveness, or it's pretty good? Sorry, sweat. Sorry. So when your hands get all sweaty, how does it respond then?
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's a finger touch, it's yeah, very responsive. So it doesn't matter if you've got sort of wet hands or anything. You might be sweaty touching the buttons. Yeah, they work just as well as they did when you were setting up the machine.
Okay, so let's so you've obviously got TV as an option as well, and that's just straight TV.
Yep. So if you wanted to run Foxtel, whether you want to run your club-specific videos through the machines, that's all connected to the machine.
Right, and then
mobile as well. So mobile, we have the smartphone connectivity and also Apple, so they both connect with the machine. Internet is one thing that's not shown on the console here, because unfortunately we couldn't get the internet connection on our booth. So again, through the LF Connect manager settings, that the manager of the club will have their login to all of our machines. They're actually able to direct people to their own internet channels. So whether you wanted to create instructional videos for your machines, strength and cardio, upload them to YouTube and then copy that link into the internet settings, and you can have those channels already embedded.
Kind of like your own little web page within it.
Yeah, exactly right. And you can also sort of limit what people have access to on the internet, and that's just one way to sort of direct people to where you want them to be.
Yeah, right. So yeah, you were saying off air that you know, the internet side of things, that you really wish that it had been here, because there's pretty exciting things that are happening in that realm on the SE.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the customization and ability to be able to sort of direct your customers to basically see what you want them to see. Yeah, it's all controlled through that LF Connect, and yeah, you have total control over that area.
Right. So yeah, let's move on to apps, and what's in that domain?
So we have over 20 compatible apps with the Life Fitness product.
And some of them have been scrolling through there.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
There we go.
So it's very popular these days to have the your own sort of app that you use externally outside the gym. The Life Fitness machines will actually, the data coming out of the machine will upload into those apps. So whether you be in the gym or outside the gym, you can use your favourite app, and it's totally compatible with the Life Fitness product, being that open platform in terms of being compatible with lots of different apps.
And that's something that Aaron was saying earlier. I interviewed him, and it's the open API, a very flexible system that encourages third-party suppliers to be able to provide their technology on your screens, which makes it very flexible and to more a range of people, because not everyone likes the same apps, right?
Yeah, exactly, and also allows, if you do have any technology savvy people within your centre, you can actually create your own apps, and they will still be compatible with the Life Fitness products. So that's something really unique to these products.
Very cool. Now, let's just talk about the gym owner and gym operator and what they get out of this in the back end, and what kind of information is now available to them. We've covered it in detail before, but just an update. So let's talk about service and maintenance. So what kind of information do they get about their equipment, and why is that important?
Yeah, I've touched on it a couple of times with the LF Connect. The manager has an overall overview of all of the machines, so they have the ability for their members to, when they sign up to the gym, they will connect to Life Fitness Connect, and the manager can actually see all the product on their screen. They can see the usage, they can see all the data coming out of the machines, and they have the ability to, via their PC, to be able to control the settings, even do sort of peak times. You can set the peak times via the internet on your LF Connect, and you can change that between the treadmills and the cross trainers, just like you can control the attract screens here. You can have something different showing on the cross trainers to what you have on the treadmills.
So you can virtually nudge people towards lesser used equipment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And it also gives you the ability to sort of swap machines around as well. So the treadmill that's sort of by the window, that has a sort of nice outlook, obviously gets used more than the one that's right next to the sort of PT desk. So you can sort of swap those machines around and make sure that the usage is.
And that is important. I mean, even with the LEDs, I learned how to see the distances and mileages, and geez, I had like differences in those machines. Out of like 5 or 6 treadmills, like you got really specific ones that get a lot more use, and from a wear and tear point of view, that's pretty important information to have.
Yeah, absolutely. And also when it comes to refitting your gym, you can actually see what machines get used more, whether the power mills are getting absolutely hammered and the cross trainers might not be used, whatever it might be in your specific club to your members. That'll also help you when it comes time to replace your equipment, and you can really sort of give the members what they want by seeing the usage patterns of the machines.
Yeah, right, and that's actually something I hadn't considered. So first round of smart consoles, you're collecting data. Second round of equipment, like refurbs and whatnot, that data then actually helps you make decisions on what equipment you need, and based on your demographic and how they're using it. That's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And also that connectivity with that LF Connect app, where people have all of their data from the years of usage. They have it on their device. They're not going to want to go anywhere else. They're used to that machine. They've got their data on their device, and they're fully connected with those machines.
Yeah, right. So what you're suggesting also then is brand association and brand alliance, I guess, or they just want to stick to it. Right, that makes sense.
Absolutely.
The name is the word is with me. I'm just brand. Anyway, I'll get
mission. Their allegiance with our products.
Yeah, brand allegiance. Let's go with that. Okay, so it's really interesting that through this, after months and years of data, that a brand allegiance actually gets formed, and they don't want to potentially go anywhere else.
Yeah, and Life Fitness being such a big international company, it doesn't matter what country in the world you travel to, whether it be a hotel or health club, you're going to see the same products everywhere. So you take your device everywhere you go and connect to those devices, and just keep your workout tracking and your workouts going.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to state it right now. I think that's a trend in the next 10 years or so, that you know, particularly in the hospitality industry, they are getting a lot more savvy, and I've worked out in a number of gyms that have got the smart screens already. And I know as a end user, when I go traveling, I try and find gyms that actually have technology and, you know, good equipment. So this is only going to help tie it together.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, Guy, for running through that. It is a significant update, I think, from last year, and yeah, super impressed to actually see it. Great. Awesome. Okay. Thanks, Guy.
Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.